What's going on, guys? I want to talk to you guys for a little bit. Some of you guys are struggling. Some of you guys may feel like you can't, fully grasp the concepts. Many of you feel that, you're doing everything right, but everything is going wrong. So just to kind of talk a little bit, right? Even though I do have a chart on the screen, we're going to be a little bit more just kind of going in depth and talking a little bit about the psychology and the mindset. Now, I know a lot of you guys want indicators. You guys want strategies. You guys want to see big P&L wins. But a lot of you are focusing on all the wrong things, right? So those of you guys who want to decide to leave this video, go ahead and do so now, because you're obviously going to continue to fail regardless. With that being said, if you guys would like to join the room where we're kind of working on this stuff, or trying to attack some of the problems that you have as a trader, definitely join Evolution Traders Mentorship. That link is down in the description box below. That will be closed before the end of the year. I will not be offering any more lifetime membership mentorships, but it's not about showing up to the charts each and every single day, just taking trades and hoping that something sticks, right? I used to tell traders back in the day, you're just throwing like a bowl of spaghetti at the wall and hoping that something sticks. You kind of have a basic understanding of your strategy. Maybe you don't have enough time to trade. Maybe you can't manage the trade. Maybe your account is not that big. Maybe you've taken some losses prior and you don't really know how to kind of battle back from those losses and grow your account back up to its original starting balance. So you kind of put yourself in this hamster wheel effect where you kind of continue to go around and around, and you really never get to be profitable and see the light at the end of the tunnel. So with that kind of being said, I think a lot of the work that needs to be done as a trader, if you are looking to kind of take this serious and, be in this business for a long time, is to understand a couple of key concepts. And one of those concepts is that it's okay to shut it down. Right? It's okay to walk away from the computer screen, whether you are up $20 or you're down a couple $100. I think sometimes the best thing that you can do as a trader is walk away from the screens. I had to walk away from the screens 2 times this week. One time because I was winning. I won a couple of scalps. And I had the need, I had the urge, the itch to want to size up. And anytime I feel myself, getting into a groove, and I want to go from trading 2 or 3 micro contracts to trading 1, 2, 3 mini contracts and trying to take a little bit of a scalp, has always been a significant problem for me. And that problem being that it wipes away all of the day's work that I've done. It wipes away all of my gains. And I go from turning, a decent small green day that could easily be compounded over the week, over the month, into a losing day, which causes me to go on tilt, into overtrade and or lose accounts, or put myself into a very big hole that it's very, very hard to come back from. So I think a lot of the work that needs to be done as a trader is understanding yourself as a human, understanding what your emotional connection to money is. Some people are perfectly okay with losing $100 and getting back into another trade. Some people lose $100 and look at it as, they're not a good trader, as if their world is crumbling, as if they don't know what they're doing. So what it really comes down to is understanding how much risk you're actually able to take, making that adjustment to telling yourself that, you're not going to make $1,000 a day. Okay. You're not going to make $1,000 a trade if you're only willing to really risk $50 or $100, right? I want you to think about this. If you get nervous when you get into a position and you start to go down $120, $150, if you're anxious and paranoid and starting to, watch each and every single uptick and downtick, there's no way that you're going to be able to profit $1,000 a trade, $1,000 a day, because you cannot even understand and deal with the fluctuations of a small pullback. So what you have to do is you have to find that sweet spot to where, when you're down 30 points, 40 points, 25 points, and you get stopped out, to where there is no emotional connection to that loss, to where it just feels like It sucks that you lost, but you don't really think twice about it. And when you get to that kind of sweet spot, that's going to be the position size that you need to stay at for an extended period of time until your emotions gradually start to increase, to be able to tolerate bigger drawdowns. So regardless if you're trading options, you're trading futures, a lot of traders tend to rush the process. They tend to try to make too much too fast. They tend to try to take too many trades at once to make back losses, and it's never a good thing. That's why, I really try to focus on, there's traders that I even have in Evolution Traders that are still trying to work through problems that they had coming into the room. And it's probably one of the toughest things to do. Teaching people a strategy, putting indicators on your chart is the easy part. Figuring out where you have potential room for upside or downside moves based on the daily chart and supply and demand is easy. When the move doesn't do what you want it to do, and you have real money, whether it's funded account money where you bought in to an evaluation, or you're trading a live personal brokerage, anytime there's real money attached to a particular trade, anyone, and I don't care who you are, is going to get emotional. But there's an emotional tolerance level that you can withstand. So for what I'm saying is, I'll use two different examples. If you're trading on the prop firm side of things and you have a $50,000 account, there should be no way in hell that you're trading mini contracts. I don't care how many wins that you've taken. I don't care how much you've run your account up. It will only be a matter of time before you blow it up. It will only be a matter of time before you lose that account, evaluation or combine or funded account. If you're trying to pass an evaluation and you're trading mini contracts, that's a different story. If you're going into that with the assumption that you're going to, sign up for 10 accounts, but you're probably going to lose 6 of them to gain 3 or 4 funded accounts, that's a different story. That's completely fine. When you get to the funded account stage, it should be about making $50 to $150, $200 a day and then scaling that. If you don't know what scaling means, you probably haven't been around business that long. You have to treat this as a business. It's not about getting 1 or even 2 funded accounts and trying to run those up 5,000, 10,000, 20,000. It's about finding a level of consistency that's going to keep you sane and emotionally intact, and scaling those profits times 10 accounts, 15 accounts, 20 accounts. Some of you guys may be thinking, well, how am I going to manage all of these accounts? There's tools out there for you guys that you guys can use to manage that many accounts. There's copy traders. You can group them in groups of 3 or groups of 5, and you can trade one master account. Again, that's something to kind of worry about when you work your way up to that phase. I'm a big fan of, in 5 funded accounts or under, trade them separately. Maybe you take one specific trade on one account and you take the next trade on another account. Maybe you trade one account one day and you trade the next account the next day and the next account the next day. I'm a big fan of doing it that way, so that way you can kind of scale up gradually. Okay. I'm also a big fan of kind of understanding, if you, let's say, make $700 or $1,000 in a week, I'm also a big fan of putting that one particular account on the back burner. And instead of trying to look at, well, I've already made $1,000 this week. If I just do this for 3 more weeks, I'm going to make $4,000. Instead of looking at it that way, I would look at it as, I've got $1,000 in the bank. Let me go trade the next account and make $1,000. Let me go trade the account after that and make $1,000. Do that at scale. $1,000 made in a month, even, right? In 30 days. Scaled times 5 accounts is $5,000. Scaled times 10 accounts is $10,000. Scaled times 15 accounts is $15,000. I think that's something that a lot of you guys are not grasping. You guys are looking at your one particular account, even if you're on the option side of things. Even if you have a personal account and you're trading options, you're looking at, let's say I've got a $10,000 balance in my account and I just took a $500 hit. I want to go immediately get it back versus coming back tomorrow with a fresh set of charts, a fresh set of eyes, and a fresh set of emotions, and then working from there. You have to understand that this is a probabilities-based business. The more you leverage, the bigger hits you try to take, the faster you're going to come crumbling down when things are not going right. There's a couple of other things that you need to understand too, is when you can't seem to catch your footing, you need to walk away and come back tomorrow. There's nothing wrong with looking at everyone else make money today and you had to walk away because you weren't getting your setups. You weren't getting your moves. Sometimes you are not going to see what everyone else is seeing. Sometimes other people are going to have a horrible day and it's to you going to seem like you had a very easy day. Everyone is different. Everyone's going to have a different approach to the markets. Everyone's going to have a different set of eyes. Although we may be looking at the same things, that particular day, we may be coming in a little bit more on edge. We may be coming in a little bit more under the weather, not enough sleep, a little bit overly confident based on the prior day. So there's a bunch of different things emotionally that can definitely set yourself up to fail and dig yourself in a hole. You have to be an adult when it comes to your money. You have to stop feeling sorry for yourself and feeling like you can't understand it and feeling like everyone else is winning and feeling like you just can't catch a break. That kind of attitude is just going to carry on into the next day and continue to make you lose. You know, you have to have a level of confidence in this business. And if you don't have any confidence, you are dead in the water from the start. Now, I'm not saying to be cocky, but I'm saying to have confidence and trust your strategy. I'm saying that you need to understand fully what it is that you're doing. You need to understand fully where you want to take profits. You need to understand fully what your stop loss is. You need to understand fully that if the trade does not work, you're going to lose X amount of dollars. Start understanding these things and you will be a much better trader. If you guys would like to join the room and start understanding what is holding you back, let's pinpoint it. Let's work on it. Let's create some exercises. Let's book some one-on-one coaching calls. I will see you guys on the inside. If you want to join the Evolution Traders mentorship, that link is down in the description box below. I will take this lifetime membership away. I don't plan on doing these mentorships forever and having the community just continue to grow and grow and grow and grow and grow. So, you know, doing the lifetime coachings and mentorships is coming to an end. Okay. So if you do want the last ditch effort to kind of get in the room and get access to that kind of stuff, definitely now is your opportunity to do that. Going forward, especially into the new year in 2024, I'm just going to, you know, continue with the people that I have, but it's just going to be more of like a showcasing. These are the trades that I took, not so much teaching and trying to make everyone understand the strategy. I've been doing this for quite some time now on YouTube. I've got thousands of videos on my channel where you can go through and look at strategies if you need help. You know, I don't want to continue to try to teach the same thing and beat, you know, a dead horse over the head. So again, if you would like some help and you feel like it would be beneficial to you to join a room and trade with other traders who are doing this each and every single day and to learn from others' mistakes and to learn from your mistakes and to get access to trade with me, access to the courses, definitely take advantage and join the Evolution Traders lifetime membership. It will be going away before the new year. So right now is your opportunity to get into the mix. See all of you guys on the next video.